All's well at Paddington Station.
Yeah, platform 2, yeah?
With trains leaving and arriving every 3 minutes, it's one of the busiest stations in the UK. But keeping Paddington and its 2,000-mile route up and running is a constant battle. Much of it dates back to Victorian times. And down the line from Paddington is the famous Victorian rail tunnel at Chipping Sodbury.
Put yourself on there.
At 2.5 miles, it's the longest railway tunnel in England.
Hello mate, how's it going?
Trouble is, the 120-year-old tunnel is only 6.5 metres high and can't cope with today's large freight trains. They can't raise the tunnel roof, so they're going to have to lower the rail bed. It's a strictly timetable schedule of works that will close the line for 3 days.
Track renewal is pretty difficult anyway, even more difficult when we're working in a tunnel. It's pitch black throughout, being nearly 3 miles long. You can't see either end. It can be very disorientating, and you also have got no idea time of day. We've got no phone signal inside the tunnel, so we can't actually reach anyone.
The old tracks have been removed, so they get to work, laying down and smoothing the new ballast bed, 15 centimetres lower than before. Then it's the turn of special compacting machines called whackers.
These are the whackers here. So this is just about done. So when you see the difference after it's been whacked, it's like a billiard table.
Meanwhile, above ground at route control, worrying news is coming in from one of Paddington's important commuter hotspots, Slough.
Evacuating the station.
Evacuate the station?
Slough. Yeah.
Underneath stairwell. Wire and explosion.
It's a rapidly developing incident.
Right, we need to stop the down main from Slough.
I don't know where he is.
Immediately, and also platform 1. Yeah, but we need to close the down main as of now.
At Slough, train dispatcher Derek Robbins has just come from the site where the device was found.
Like a black carry bag, kind of military-style webbing, and a radio, it looks like a radio with a battery attached to it, and coming out of that with 2 wires and an aerial. The first thing in our mind when you see something like this is to make sure that the passengers are taken off the station, out of harm's way, as soon as possibly can.
So we've currently got the down main shut, which is platform
2. Platforms 1 and 2. The Windsor branch is platform 1.
Slough is not only one of Paddington's busiest stops, but also the interchange for trains to Windsor.
Windsor is one of the biggest tourist areas in the country. It's also where the Queen is. So the police are there, they've evacuated platform 1. All the trains to and from Windsor are cancelled until further notice, until the police have checked this item. So it's a big situation.
Back at the Chipping Sodbury tunnel, a huge mobile crane is picking up 7 concrete sleepers at a time. And spacing them out perfectly before laying them onto the new track beds.
1G44 sleeper is 2.5 metres long, and when they're positioned, the 600mm spacing is measured from middle to middle, centre to centre.
They need to lay 1,800 sleepers along this 3/4 of a mile section. And they're only 24 hours into the 3-day job.
So my last report, they've done 20 chain, it's exactly 1/4 of a mile, yeah, 20 chain. But actually they've gone a bit further than that now. Yeah, that was an hour or so ago.
Today's work is going to schedule, But there's a lot more to do before their window closes in 48 hours' time.
Once the rail's been put in, more ballast is put on to help keep it fixed together. Tomorrow we can lift and move the track and put it in its final, or near enough its final design position.
Can we go past now, mate, please?
Back at route control, they're getting an update from the police and bomb squad at Slough Station.
So is it not quite as suspicious as what they thought it was? There's some confusion.
I think it looks very suspicious myself.
Not BTPs.
No.
Yeah, if that was in my garden or something, I'd leg it.
Since it looks like a radio scanner, it's only small, you just reckon it's a bomb.
At Slough, police have caught up with the man who left the device.
He denied it was a bomb. He said it's definitely not a bomb. He said it's just my own possession. He was taken away for further questioning, as far as I understand.
The guy is saying it's some sort of scanner for his drone or something. Booster.
It's like nothing to do with drones.
Well, I suppose it's a jamming unit.
That's what he's explained it as, but
You know, what if
that's a homemade jamming unit.
Slough Station has been closed for 20 minutes.
Hello, Simon.
Hello.
Yeah.
But now there's good news.
Okay. What about the rest of it? Yeah. Okay, brilliant. So we can open the down main, but the platform remains closed. Apparently they're interviewing this guy, and until they get more information from him, they're not going to do anything else.
And at Paddington Control,
It's been confirmed as not being a threat, so that's a fantastic bit of news. Fantastic. And as I'm just getting more information as going along, because obviously this needs to move really quickly. So, yeah, the platform has now been reopened. So fantastic, which means obviously the Windsor trains will be back in quite soon, which is really amazing.
just 34 minutes after the suspect device was discovered,
The control manager, Swindon, Shay speaking.
Shay gets the call he's been hoping for.
Hi, Brian. Yeah, reopen the station, that's brilliant. Thanks for your updates, mate, I appreciate all that. Yeah, all back to normal.
But now, another incident has been called in.
You haven't got any photographs at all, have you? Brilliant.
We had a report of a minibus striking Station Road Bridge, just east of Burnham Station. I think this bridge is only about 8'6" high, so it's a regular one for getting struck. The first thing we need to do is to establish that there's nobody trapped in the vehicle.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? How you think you could get a van under that? It's crazy, isn't it? There's enough clues that it's a low bridge. Yeah.
No one's hurt, but the structure could be damaged, so a speed restriction has been imposed on the line. And it's having an impact 26 miles away in Paddington.
1 Papa 03, a little bit late already due to that bridge strike. Just dropping in platform 10, and that's late arrival. 9:37 delayed arrival for the 10:20.
This is Burnham, and every one of those trains is delayed. So these are over 10 minutes, and that's over 20 minutes. So we've got quite a lot in that area between Paddington and Reading, and all of our fast trains go through Reading.
The pressure is on, as delays will continue to build until the bridge is made safe.
Imagine the bridge is damaged to the point where it's not stable. If a train goes over it, it will crumble.
At Burnham, engineer Ben Brooks has arrived to inspect the bridge, and the minibus has already been pulled free.
So they deflated the tyres, pulled her back, and parked her vehicle there. See where he's hit.
But this bridge has been struck before, and Ben needs to identify any new damage.
But like I said, just a quick glance, you can see all the old scrape marks through. They're all the long-standing damage.
This time, the bridge itself wasn't affected by the impact.
2.6 metres.
The minibus had a lucky escape too.
I'm just ringing up to say the structure is safe for passenger trains. I've examined it.
You're receiving.
Back in Paddington.
So there we go, that's Burnham, and it's all green lights as we see.
Trains are back to normal speed.
At the moment, no delays, which is good news.
But it's been a frustrating incident for those trying to keep our trains to time.
Obviously, it does say the height when you drive up to it, so it's kind of stupid to keep driving into a low bridge.
Back below ground in Chipping Sodbury Tunnel, it's now day 2 of the tunnel work, and Kate Lough and her team have less than 48 hours to fix the new track in position. The rail they're using has a special coating that stops corrosion in damp environments like the tunnel.
There's our rail. There's 10 lengths of that, 216 metre Zenoco coated rail. Very expensive.
We just started installing the new rail, which is quite a difficult job because we're dealing with 216 metres pieces of rail, which are very, very pliable and movable. So as you can see, it looks like it's a piece of rubber being thimbled across. Not really what you'd expect from steel. That's why we maintain the exclusion zone. So as you can see, there's no one in there, because the rail can just kick and flick. It's going to take sort of 3 goes up and down to get this over and into position. As you can see, the rail's just going to slot into them nicely now. And then it'll be clipped up, and it's rigid steel then.
Work is going smoothly down in the tunnel. But above ground,
The control manager, Swindon, Chase speaking.
there's a tragic incident developing.
We haven't got anybody on site at the moment.
A train driver has called in to report he's hit a person out on the track.
Driver, you can tell the driver's badly shaken.
Would be. Anyone would, wouldn't
Yeah.
And it's the age of the victim which makes it doubly hard.
Apparently she ran down the bank.
Just run out. He's had a child.
Rail Incident Officer Dave Withers is now on site, alongside the emergency services.
And obviously we have a duty of care to the deceased. In the back of our minds, we've also got to remember we have got trains stood with a lot of people on. But, you know, it's just something I've got to just deal with.
Normally in this situation, route control has a plan ready to divert trains onto different tracks.
So there's the fatality locations, that's got the train involved with fatality. That's turning around to go towards Westbury. We have a contingency plan for all these situations.
But this time there's a problem. Their diversion route runs through Chipping Sodbury Tunnel, and that's where the track renewal is happening.
It's a re-railing job, so we can't stop the job and then ask them to give us back the line so we can run trains over the line, because there isn't any line there.
With the tunnel work blocking their diversion route for London, delays are beginning to build in Paddington.
Can we make sure that we don't board any more Bristols at the minute? We've got a number of trains badly delayed and on divert. Some trains we're going to have to be creative. It's a bit like a serene swan at the moment. It's all outside is looking nice, but we're paddling frantically here at this end, trying to make sure things go on time.
Do you need help?
Customer Ambassador Madori Kulkarni is dealing with the passenger fallout.
Oh, for crying out loud. So 1402 Bristol Temple Mate has now been cancelled. The next one to Swindon is 18 past Swansea. We don't have the platform, we're just waiting.
All luggage to the wide gate, please.
At Bristol Temple Meads, there are, for the moment at least, no trains leaving at all.
Cardiff's not running. Anything further than Bath is not running.
And with no end in sight, some are heading for the road.
We're trying to get Bath, but we need to get a bus apparently.
Yeah, no worries. There you go. Thank you. One. And the same for you too. Yeah. The bottom of the incline. Okay, guys. X39.
At route control, they need to find a relief driver to take the train forward.
All right, mate, thanks. Let me have that information.
And the train driver's not the only one who witnessed the incident.
Have you seen a relief train manager turn up yet? No, because the guard had also seen the body, obviously, from the back of the train.
Back at Paddington,
There's an alternative. 1 hour.
There's an issue with driver availability. Not enough of them have the knowledge to take the new diverted routes.
Fortunately, we have got 3 trains due out shortly, which don't have the required crews knowledge to be able to take them. So we're frantically trying to step up and see if we can get additional crews to take these trains. Otherwise, unfortunately, we might end up having to cancel them. So, yeah, so it's one of those days, unfortunately.
An hour and a half after the fatality, there's a breakthrough at route control.
Relief drivers on site. He said he's happy to take the train forward on his own if they haven't got a relief guard. And he's going to let me know if we need a clean-up team. He doesn't think we will.
And half an hour later, suddenly it's all go.
Just declared non-suspicious.
We can move the train now.
Where do you want it? Just to catch him or all the way in?
Let's go to Temple Mead.
Temple Mead.
2 hours after the incident, trains across the Western Route are moving again.
All back to normal. In fact, if you were turning up now, you wouldn't even know there was chaos today. But that's how it goes, you know. It's just, that's how the railway works. It goes mad for a couple of hours, and everyone pulls in and chips in, and it all goes back to normal.
Paddington is also back in business.
They're on the move now.
It's been a traumatic day for everyone on Paddington's Western Route. But underground, in the 2.5-mile tunnel at Chipping Sodbury, work is continuing apace.
So once the rail's been thimbled over, we then have to, we're going to call it plating up, join the 2 bits of rails together.
The rail has to be centred in exactly the right position, cut to the exact length.
It has to be in the centre of a sleeper bed, so we're cutting one end to make sure that we have that joint correct.
It's a painstaking process.
All they're doing is cutting the rails so that they sit flush together, and tomorrow we'll be welding them together. You can see this is number 3. After we've done this one, we've got 4 more pairs of rails to go in, and that'll be good news for us because it means we've got a track back installed and clipped up.
The team at Bristol Temple Meads is also working to a very important deadline.
Just giving it a little trim. It's like hairdressing, really. They are so long.
In a few days' time, this famous old station, built by the great engineer Isambard Kingdom Brunel, will celebrate its 180th birthday.
Well, I don't know if I'm overcutting now. It's like cutting your children's hair and you go too far.
And station manager Andy Phillips already has the party music planned out.
Hello everyone, how are you? Not bad, not bad. What we'd like to do now we see it's there, we want to test the music on the station. All right, no worries, we'll do that then. Hopefully we're going to do it once.
He wants to check the party music can be heard on all the platforms, and he's going to record it on his phone, just to be sure.
So we whiz around this platform, subway, 13:15, yeah.
Just an announcement, the following is a test announcement. That's the following announcement is a test. Thank you.
Here we go. Remember, we've got about 30 seconds left. So it sounds good down here. The reason I'm running is I'm trying to whiz around the station within literally 30 seconds just to test the sound out across the station.
Oh, I think I've over chopped it. Never mind. It's great about plants, it'll grow.
We missed it, we might have to do it again on here. One more time. 23 to rail 10 amp. Okay. Yeah, sorry mate, one more time and I'll leave you alone then.
Just an announcement, the following announcement is a test announcement. This is a test announcement.
Brilliant. So I think we're happy with that. Quality okay? Yeah. Volume? Yeah. That's great. All right then, let's go.
Over in Paddington,
We need to open the gate line on 4. The amount of people who have just got off that late running service and they're now queuing up to get onto the concourse.
Jack Stride has only been working in the control room for a few months, and it's proving a challenging time.
We've seen a shift in the passenger numbers from the peak to the off-peak. These times are busier, so we're a bit wary of social distancing measures.
And this morning, he's been thrown into a tricky unfolding incident at a key junction 11 miles from the station.
We had a good start to the morning, but unfortunately we've had a points failure at Southall West, which means that we're having to run some services on the down main.
At route control.
Hello Simon, got a points failure at Southall West.
You just had a points failure at Southall West, okay.
We've lost a line. Fortunately, we've got no track trains, so we are able to cross over at Southall East onto the down main, but of course that'll clash with other trains.
With one line down, slower trains are holding up high-speed services, and Jack is now having to manage train traffic jams.
The fix that we're having to implement means that our down relief services that stop on every station up to Reading are cutting across in front of the GWR IET services that are coming on the up main into Paddington.
And that's now causing congestion on the platforms.
Race to the gate line, come in please.
And with the afternoon build-up looming.
Yeah, we've got a few trains just arrived in, we need to get the barriers open. There's too much congestion.
Jack's under pressure to prevent dangerous overcrowding.
And there's more coming down the concourse, we need to get that open.
Yeah, base to the gate line, urgent, Bravo 20.
At Bristol Temple Meads.
Fran, you happy with the 4 on that? Yes, I think the curve's perfect out. Yeah.
They're getting ready for the big birthday bash. But some unwanted residents are threatening the station makeover.
Main issues are the seagulls attacking us. They dive bomb, so they'll come flying in, they'll go right up in the air and then swoop straight down on top of you. Scare tactics, basically, protecting the eggs and protecting the young.
So an inspection of the state of the station's 180-year-old roof
After you.
will be done on a wing and a prayer.
This is where the seagulls were dive bombing me, so just be aware. It's this one, particular, see? We'll come back now, see? Watch out. See? That's the dive bomb.
And we're intruding onto their space, so they're making their presence known to us.
The roof spans 74 feet and is over 200 feet long.
We've got a few issues on the roof here where it's been leaking. So all this work is critical. It is a grade 1 listed building. So these again are essential maintenance duties and works that need to go ahead. But yeah, the sooner the better, really.
Got some great views of Bristol.
So these are some of the remnants of some other bird that the seagulls may have attacked and used for a food source. When the heavy rains come, they wash the nest away. And where it is an old station, the gutters are quite narrow. So that causes the problems with the gutters overflowing. And then from that, the water then can potentially cascade down into the station.
But it's not just on the roof that they cause problems.
It's just attacks, it is. But also, as well as pigeons, it's also on people as well.
They're savages. All I'm saying is watch out for your sandwiches.
So before the big birthday bash starts, they're going to unleash their secret weapon. Artie the Harris Hawk. Back at Paddington, the newest assistant controller is trying to deal with passenger overcrowding following a points failure at Southall.
Base to any Bravo radios in the platform 3 gate line. We are getting some overcrowding. Can we open the gate lines, please?
The afternoon rush is starting to build.
We're seeing a bit of a busier day today on the concourse. We are constantly trying to radio down to our colleagues to ensure that we are maintaining the social distancing as per the government guidelines.
Traffic Control, Brian speaking.
But there's now good news coming into route control.
Brilliant, mate. Thank you very much. Boys should be about quarter of an hour behind you.
The points at Southall are now fixed.
That's it. It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah. Happy days.
And Jack can get Paddington running to time once again.
So the issue down at Southall, fortunately, has now been resolved. So we're seeing normal running on the relief lines. The service has quite quickly recovered, and we're now seeing on-time services coming in and going out, which is a great result.
Artie the Harris Hawk is in the building.
I think the seagulls have realised that she's here today.
As soon as she turns up, she gets quite a reaction. The pigeons and the gulls basically flee the scene as quick as they can, and over time they learn there's a regular threat in the area. We're pretty much using their natural behaviour and the predator versus prey situation, isn't it? So she's very much the boss, but she knows it as well. Go, go, go.
Back at Paddington, and the station is bustling with people. Suddenly there's a commotion on platform 12. The station announcement has alerted staff to a fire alarm.
Base 2, Alpha 2. We've got a fire alarm going off, CPU 10, loop 2, device 44, platform 12.
The alarm has been traced to a device in a power plant room on platform 12. The trouble is, there are 6 of them.
You give them the device number so they know the area they need to check.
No, this. No, not this. It's got to be here, one of them.
And platform 12 is 160 metres long. If they don't find the source of the alarm within 6 minutes, the whole station and its thousands of passengers will need to be evacuated.
Like a countdown, so you've basically got 6 minutes to check the whole situation. And if you don't do anything about it, it would go into evac, so that would end up evacuating the whole station.
Deep underground in the Chipping Sodbury Tunnel, they're doing the finishing touches of the 3-day track renewal. The last sections of rail are being cut to the exact size and welded together. Then it's the home straight. The track is fixed firmly in its final position.
Here we've got the housing, we've got the clip here and the biscuit, and underneath we've got a pad. So this will then get pushed onto the rail and that will hold the rail in position. We're pretty much on programme at the moment to complete the 1,000-metre renewal that we're doing in the tunnel.
It will be handed back to the railway later. We'll do a follow-up to make sure it's in its correct position and it's consolidated as best as it can. Then we're pretty much done.
Back at Paddington, Russ Morgan and his team are now 3 minutes into the countdown. And there's still no sign of which plant room, let alone which component, has triggered the alarm.
There's a lot of plant rooms
There's lots of devices in the area where we can sort of bring up the devices on a map to sort of check the finer detail.
Where are you now?
But now there's good news.
All right, we're on our way. Well, we found it. It's in plant room 1.
Russ's colleagues have located the device that triggered the alarm in the plant room all the way back at the other end of the platform. And just in time before the countdown clock ran out. Fortunately, there's no sign of smoke, and it will be checked and reset.
When the fire alarm goes off, it does sort of raise a few butterflies, but then you just got to stay calm and do what you need to do.
It is a big relief that we didn't have to deal with anything serious. A little exhilarated, very adrenalized, as it were, from all the running.
Back at Bristol Temple Meads, and the big day they've been working towards has arrived.
Look at me trimmed bushes here.
We trimmed the bushes.
A neatly trimmed bush.
We need to trim that one as well.
Just left to cut the stragglers. Didn't get those ones on the side then.
It's their 180th birthday party. And it's all hands on deck.
How's that look? I'm going to be working up a sweat.
This is the bit no one sees, obviously. It's the glamorous. You know you've made it when you're 42 and you're cleaning railway poles.
Feeling good, still a bit anxious, but as things go, I'm sure it'll all fall into place.
At Bristol Temple Meads, all the planning and preparation is over, and their big 180th birthday bash has begun.
Just waiting for the music to come out.
It's absolutely lovely now. The subway is excellent.
Now they just have to engineer the guest of honour.
Right, up to your office.
Excellent.
Ta-da!
Into his starting position.
Right, so we're going to hide you in here. So you go that side, let me just check.
I'll be fine.
Right, I'll leave you there then. I'll come back round this way.
All right.
See you later.
See you later.
At Paddington.
Base to all Bravo radios. We have a points failure down at North Pole, making it a bit awkward for the signaller to route the empty sets into Paddington.
There's been a points failure in a very tricky location. It's happened right outside the North Pole depot, which provides Paddington with fresh trains.
It has affected some of our more popular services. So yeah, the 11:48 to Swansea, the 12:04 also to Penzance, two of the busiest trains that we're expecting today.
On the concourse,
Hello, ladies.
Midori Kulkarni is dealing with passengers waiting for the worst hit train of the day.
Hiya, where you're travelling to? Swansea, so you all are waiting for 11:48. So as soon as it comes, it will be boarded. So if you keep your eyes on the board and also listen to the announcement, yeah? Thank you. We have quite a lot of passengers all around, as we can see, and most of them are waiting for the Swansea train.
The train for Swansea still hasn't arrived, and it's already missed its departure time by 10 minutes.
So we just have to wait. What's the plan from the control?
Base to all Bravo radios, Alpha 10 and Romeo 1. The 11:48 Swansea, due to late running from our depot, that is going to go fast to Bristol Parkway. Needs a not to call order for Reading and Swindon. And because of such late running, Great Western have decided to run it fast. First stop Bristol Parkway, which obviously is quite annoying, but obviously you want to get things back into on-time running.
At the Bristol birthday bash.
Yeah, so this is Renewal's original boardroom, and I believe I may have someone here who'll be able to tell a little bit more.
It's the big reveal.
Oh, just... Dear, oh dear, ladies and gentlemen, what time do you call this? I mean, we're running a railway here. It doesn't do to be late, does it? Today, I am regarded as one of, if not the greatest, British engineer of all time. As we mark the 180th anniversary of Bristol Temple Meads, please make it a celebration not only of Bristol Temple Meads, but of Bristol herself, Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
The train for Swansea has now just arrived from the depot. It should have left 18 minutes ago.
Platform 2, go further down.
But at least it's here and ready to board.
It's a 10 car, you will get more space if you go further down. Just trying to move passenger further down so we can still maintain social distancing. The trains are pretty full, it's busy, as you can see, many passengers were waiting. Just go further down, sir.
They're just waiting for the last few stragglers.
Three minutes, we fill the train.
The Swansea train finally sets off, 24 minutes later than scheduled.
The 11:48 to Swansea has just left extremely late. It has basically cleared our concourse of people. Yeah, it's all looking nicer now. That was like a half hour of stress, so now we're back to normal.
And it's also back to normal 115 miles down the track, where the 120-year-old Chipping Sodbury Tunnel is once again open for business, with a 50-mile-an-hour speed restriction until the new rails are bedded in. And at Bristol Temple Meads...
So the good thing about the hat is not actually edible.
Right.
No.
It's hats off to everybody.
So everyone seems to be really happy, enjoyed it.
Just in time for cake then, aren't you?
And a lot of hard work behind the scenes. But it's the fact of people that work here that make Bristol Temple Meads what it is, which people don't really see.
Cheese.